5-time world champion, 3-time Pan American Games defending a gold medal. Red hot favourite. He's 34, and the next generation is coming up. And Keno Machado, we've only seen him once against Marlon Andres Hurtado. That was comfortable. 5-0. Big, strong, tall athlete. The young gun looking to show the experienced, multi-medaled Cuban Julio Cesar La Cruz. But there is a new kid on the block in Pan America. And it is the new kid on the block who's come out fastest, and the Cuban. Let's see what you've got, kid. Jem Taylor Dunar from Netherlands is the referee. Interesting, as the Cuban was down almost at floor level. The Brazilian kind of pulled his punches there. Cruz had to overcome Julio Castillo yesterday. Didn't have things all his own way in the first round. He was omnipotent in the second and third, and demolished Andrew Salgado in the quarterfinals. Machado. So quick for this weight. That's the key, as Machado tries to go over the top, and La Cruz literally almost carries him out of the ring. Long-limbed Machado. He does have the height and reach advantage, which normally you'd think is crucial. Somehow Julio Cesar La Cruz manages to negate that advantage. Minute to go of a round in which Machado for the most part has been the aggressor. But we're seeing some punches landing now from La Cruz. Point scorers. Kind of stuff to impress the judges. And seeing the punches from Machado from a long way away. In, lands two, out. Stalking his man at the moment. Reading those little jabs as they come, then times it to perfection. Comes in, takes an old one too. Machado, bravado, says, I won that round. The judges will decide. Split call. Machado has got one judge on his side. Sid Ali Mokratari from Algeria, for landing one or two punches like that. But in the last 30 seconds, once La Cruz had actually sized up Machado, La Cruz was the man who was coming in. He was easily evading the big swings, and he was timing his own assaults very nicely. So the 23-year-old, former Youth Olympic champion, is behind on the scorers, 4-1. The multi-medalled La Cruz in the red for Cuba. Cruz is almost daring Machado to come and have a shot. And then he responds. It's a taunt. One day, maybe somebody will catch up with him, but not at the moment. One day, maybe it might be Machado, but not today, not at the moment anyway. Reaches out and can counter-punch. That's a good aggression coming in from Keno Machado. Now he's chasing it. He knows that he's behind. Had a walkover yesterday against Brian Colwell from Canada, did Machado, so he's a little bit fresher. Julio Cesar had a tough battle against Julio Castillo. And he's lightning. Oh, La Cruz. Machado tries to worm his way in. Again, the taunting. Oh, well, he stopped at the end of the round, but it was just a knocker. And Julio Cesar La Cruz was in. So there is the bell, and that's a big mistake by Keno Machado. He thought the round had ended, left himself completely open. And Julio Cesar, you know what? I think he pulled back on his attack. I think he pulled back. They're the Brazilians in support of Machado, but gosh, yeah, he's tagged him a few times, but generally coming forward. That Cruz has been good, but it's a good test, this one. It is a good test. It's so good a test, but that round has gone in many ways to Machado, and we are absolutely dead level coming into the final round. 3 judges have us all square. 1 has La Cruz ahead, 1 has Machado ahead. So, is it a changing of the guard? At 92 kg, Julio Cesar La Cruz, a title to defend. Both men going to the Olympics. That's a big shot. What a... Oh, no, it's a stumble. It looked like it had really taken Julio Cesar La Cruz, but it's been called a stumble. It's not a standing count. Love to see that again in slow-mo. But it has stung La Cruz. Again, a loss of the balance. former Youth Olympic Game gold medalist, is really giving this one a go. "90 seconds and it's a real fight now, and Cruz has to come good. Cruz has to fight off the challenge of the young pretender. He's chasing 4 Pan American Game gold medal in a row. His crown is in jeopardy. All a little bit of a wrestling match at the moment. Absolutely all square coming into the final round. Whoever wins this final round will be the champion, will take home gold. "10 seconds. Cruz looking to end with a flurry, looking to end the hopes of a fine opponent, and he does. But has he done enough? Has he done enough? The veteran versus the newcomer. A potential changing of the guard here. Now both men are claiming the victory, and both men are going to have to wait for the judges. Ivan Popov had the Cuban ahead. Sid Ali Mokratari had the Brazilian ahead. The other three had it all square.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner on points by split decision. In 2023 Pan American Games champion. In the red corner, Cuba's Julio Cesar.
He's done it again, Julio Cesar. He's done it again. And look what it means. Look what it means. The Cuban, 4 gold medals in a row. All the judges voting for him in that final round. A valiant effort coming in from Keno Machado. His day will come, but his day is not just yet. Cruz will go on to Paris to defend his Olympic title, and one of the main contenders to take it off him will be the man who he's beaten in this American Games final. 4 Pan American Games in a row. That's what he's saying. He is the champ at 92. Fabulous performance. But gosh, was he pushed hard. Machado is making an unfortunate habit of losing major finals. He lost the World Championship final. He lost the Light Heavy Pan American Games final in 2019 and the South American Games final in 2022. Now he's lost the final here, but he's really given it a go. A late flurry helping persuade the judges that he is worth a 4th title in a row.
Women's 75 kilogram and men's 92 kilogram medal ceremonies.
4 judges to 1. The Bulgarian reckoning it was all 3 rounds for the Cuban.
Champions and podium finishers.
There's the detail. Round 2, Keno Machado really came back, and we were all square going into the